Hi everybody, this is Tom and this is Culture Chap. So today I want to talk to you about a play called The Play That Goes Wrong. Now a lot of you may have heard of this, and I'm seeing a lot of chatter online in the different theater groups that, oh, it would be great to do this. It's so funny, but we can't afford it, which is worrying. So they've read it, they've investigated, they believe they have the cast that can pull it off. But I think it's the set that really sort of throws them. So, and from deeper discussions, even the theaters that believe they have enough money don't think they can afford to replace the set as much as they need to because they feel it will just be, if they have a 6-week run, a 4-week run, that no matter what they do, they will destroy the set. Now, the set is destroyed on stage, but there's so many videos online on how to do this safely and the technical aspects. The company wants you to do this. They want you to license this. I'm not sure, I haven't found their videos, but the sheer volume of videos about the technical aspects of this play there's so many, and they're all incredibly helpful and incredibly detailed. So this doesn't have to be a budget buster for your theater. Also, I'm seeing theaters, I don't know how to say this, they are not really aware of what it takes to do this play. So in the play, if you don't know it, it is a theater company. See, it's all in the title, The Play That Goes Wrong. And I'm telling you, audiences love disaster. They really do. The title kind of sells itself. You need to promote it, but the title will sell it. With little short videos on YouTube or Instagram that'll sell it. But they're doing a play on stage, basically similar to The Mousetrap. And there's an actor playing a dead body who can't quite do it, who never quite can stay dead. There is a lead actress who falls unconscious. There are doors that stick and doors that fly open. The set falls down, which makes people scared financially about doing this play. There's so many things that happen in this piece. My favorite is when the actress is unconscious, a stagehand has to go on in her place, and when the actress regains consciousness, the stagehand refuses to leave the stage. Hilarious. Between that and the dead body who can't stay dead, it's just gold. There's so much in this. It's been so carefully crafted. If you like Noises Off, you'll like this. This piece sells and sells and sells if you do it right. The deeper discussion that I was starting to talk about but got distracted was that these theaters are arguing with other theaters because the theaters that have done it before said, oh, here are the mistakes we made. Not with the set. They've seen all those videos, very good, but with the rehearsal. This play is essential that you know your lines at first rehearsal. You must know your lines because there is so much physical comedy that you can't possibly pull off this piece without knowing the script. And your first rehearsal, you immediately go into blocking, but you must block with a partial set. And I don't mean like, oh, there's a chair, there's a stool. No. The unconscious actress gets pulled through a window by the other actors. The door slamming, the door that gets stuck, that needs to be there as well. You don't need to start off your first rehearsal with falling down sets, with walls falling down. That can come later, and frankly, should come later after you've all really gotten used to each other and the blocking is there. This is intensely choreographed. Don't let that deter you. You need to hire your most talented people. This is not the kind of work that you can hire newbies or people who aren't used to physical comedy, who don't have the stamina, frankly. Now, you may discount actors in your area because you believe they can't handle it. But you need to have very frank discussions with people before auditions. And they need to watch it online, even if it's a bootleg version, because everyone needs to know what they're getting into. Now, if you can't find one, okay, I'm certainly not going to put one in the description because I don't want to promote bootlegs, but you need to know what you're getting into. So what I can put in the description is the Royal Varieties version, which is about 10 minutes, I believe, of some of the greatest antics. Now, it's not a compilation, it's just a selection of a scene, which is fantastic. But it really shows what will happen in the play. Not everything, but this really can't be one of those things where your people phone it in. They just want the part. They just audition. They're very funny. They seem physical. There really has to be a description by you, the theater, the director, the producer, the artistic director, whatever it is, of all the things that will happen in this piece. Stamina, very important. Pratfalls. You need to be able to take a punch or take a fall and know what you're doing. That's not everyone. Now, I really like that you hire anyone for your piece, but this isn't that piece. If there's someone in their 80s who can't take a fall, that's a real thing. So you can't hire them. If there's someone who body-wise has issues with their knees or is often out of breath because of asthma or any other issue, you can't hire them. Really communicate what this play entails. So again, I can't add a bootleg onto this video, but you should find one on YouTube. You should find one somewhere, or you should find full descriptions before you audition people. This really is a different kind of auditioning, and you need to tell them you must be off book by first rehearsal. This is incredibly physical for your safety and for our safety. And it's not funny unless you can do the tricks, the falls, the doors, the this. And that needs to be part of your audition. Not necessarily the pieces from it, but how would you handle a stuck door? There is a style to this piece which you need to demonstrate to them, possibly. It's not too much. You know when you see those pratfalls where they trip over someone and it's just too much? It's not that. It's sort of realistic, halfway there kind of trips. You know, it's not way over the top. It's enough to be believable. We need the stakes to be high when you do this piece. And if you have someone that's pratfalling way too much, like a Muppet, frankly, or a really bad actor, if you're playing a bad actor or you're playing a pratfall on the thing, it needs to be believable, okay? Look at the best sort of bad acting we see. It's talented actors who know how to do it that make it funny. You must be talented to portray pratfalls, to portray bad acting, all that kind of stuff, to portray an unconscious body. It's not as easy as you think. So you need to find the most experienced people, and that needs to be your jumping off place. This is not, oh, I'm going to shake things up, but I'm going to have someone in a wheelchair. You can't do that in this piece. That's for other pieces. I'm going to find someone who's 85 and I love them. They're the best actors. Can they handle it? Is this a spry person? Can they take a fall? Probably you shouldn't do that. Even if they say they can, really investigate. I hate saying this, but this is that kind of play. So instead of going plot by plot, point by point about this piece, I'm telling you, please do it. Please realize what it is before you get your hooks into it and then are disappointed or you hurt someone and have to put in an understudy because you didn't have the foresight to realize what this was. Putting in an understudy is a serious thing. They have to be really trained. You know, when you think about things that use a lot of understudies, like The Lion King, those people are incredibly trained, because to do that on stage takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of awareness of other people, the set, all of that kind of thing. The set needs to be done beforehand, not all of it, but the most important pieces. You know, just having a door frame there with no walls around it is not going to work, because that doesn't totally work. Just having a window frame with nothing around it to support it, that doesn't totally work, because you're blocking it. You know what I mean? There's a window frame, you can see behind it. That's one part of rehearsal. But this is a window frame, and part of the joke is pulling the body through, and what you can see from the window frame and not see. That all really matters with this piece. So it's a fantastic piece. I'll put everything I can in the links, and really try it. It's been extremely successful in almost everywhere I've seen it go up in any country. Everyone seems to like it. The patrons love disasters, but you must be careful when you're rehearsal. Take it seriously. Okay, The Play That Goes Wrong. It's a good piece. It'll sell. It'll be great for your theater. All right, we'll talk again. Thanks.